All right, shalom, 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 shalom. I want to start by saying, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawashi, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawashi, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawashi, Kahalamla Yahawah, Bashim Yahawashi, Bashim Kokodash, and also dub honor to the apostles and the elder bishops and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and shalom to you, sincere Akiyama, there pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Bashim Yahawashi, Bashim Kokodash. And I'm back again with a quick lesson. And this lesson is going into this situation that took place over here in Australia. All right. This is exclusive witnesses recount the final moments of the Bondi Junction killer. All right. It's 12 minutes. And then after that, I'm going to get a few precepts and hopefully the video won't be over 20 minutes. All right. So check it out.
You can see the hero police officer running towards that knife-wielding man moments before she takes him down. And in the picture, two men are seen running along with her to help.
We're going to go live now to one of those men, Ryan Bramble, and his friends Giorgio Di Lorenzo and Nick Torrick, who are also there. All three men joins us now. Gentlemen, thank you. Ryan, let's start with you. We saw the vision of you there running behind. Just tell us exactly what happened.
I was just shopping with my two mates in Zara downstairs. We heard screaming and just all these women and children running, and we thought like they were running out the doors. So we went towards the commotion. As we went towards the commotion, the bloke walked around the corner and he was just walking casually with a knife. He looked at me and like he was only a few metres away from me and sort of just hesitated a little bit and kept going. And then a second after that, the police ran in off the street. And she said to me, she's like, where's the bloke? And I pointed in the direction to the bloke. And we all started chasing after the guy and we chased him up the escalators and for 300 metres. And then we got to the end. She told him to drop it. She gave him a couple of chances. And he stopped and he stopped, turned around at us and she drew a gun and she told him to, and then she let it go 3 times into his chest. And it was just on the ground.
Instantly, she was amazing, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Like, the way she handled it, honestly, was like, couldn't have done it better, to be honest.
Absolutely right.
Just clarify it, because you talked over each other and the line's a bit difficult. Just one of you say, what did she say and what was the reaction?
She said, drop it. She said, drop it. And she hadn't even had a gun drawn at that time. It was still in a holster and she asked him to drop it. And he still didn't. He'd paused and he had the knife like this. And then he went to just charge at us. And as he's charged at us, she drew the gun and just blew him away. 3 shots, bang, straight in his chest.
And Giorgio, what did you think of her? I mean, she's been called the hero cop. Do you think she was pretty brave, the way she bolted in there and how she kept her cool?
Absolutely amazing.
The hero cop.
At us. And as he's still in a holster and she asked him to drop. She said, drop it. She said, drop it. And she hadn't even had a gun drawn at that time. It was still in a holster and she asked him to drop it. And he still didn't. He'd paused and he had the knife like this. And then he went to just charge at us. And as he's charged at us, she drew the gun and just blew him away. 3 shots, bang, straight in his chest.
And Giorgio.
So, right. This whole thing, man, to me, like, the reason why I'm even doing a video later on is because you can't believe what comes out of Esau's mouth, man. Like, to me, like, if you brothers, like, I know some of you brothers haven't been in Australia and you don't know what Australia is really like, but Australia is a country full of cameras everywhere, man. Okay? Cameras are everywhere. So from this individual to go from Bondi Junction into wherever he got called from, I'm assuming there was cameras. The officer that shot that dude got camera on her, but they haven't shown a video. But you got these, 3 dudes here, and I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think any of them are Australians. Okay. The guy on the right, he looked like he's from, somewhere in Europe. He'll be considered as a wog over here in Australia because he's, from that area of Europe, such as like Turkey, Croatia, Serbia, Bosnia, Serbia, Greek, Greece, Italy. He's a warg, and the guy in the middle himself is not, he don't look Australian. He might be a warg, or he might be, them, hardcore Australians. The guy on the left, he looks like a warg as well. Okay, and I don't think these dudes were really there, man. Like, to be honest, I might be wrong, but yeah, it's something. It does not make sense to me, because when I first heard about this, I didn't do no video to it. I said, okay, you know what? Let me wait, because when things happen over in America, we are too quick to do videos on them. Australia is becoming like America, and this is happening after the solar eclipse. So no, this individual, whatever he was facing or going through, eventually Esau's not gonna tell us what it was. But the way I thought about it is, okay, and they say he came from Queensland. He came from my state. All right. So he went over there and was over there for, I don't know how long he was over there. And somehow this dude wake up that day and decided to go stabbing people and kill 6 people. Again, 6 people though. It wasn't even 7 or 5, 6 people. All right. Let me get this precept right here, man. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we can't be ignorant of these evil plans. Because it's hilarious that people that, when you watch this major news or people dying or people being killed or whatever, it's always 6, 32, 33, 66. All right, like, it's always these numbers that always push. Only 6 people died, bro. After we've been watching what's going on in news, it's always that number being spoken on. And this time it was 6 people. Now you got these thugs. Look, these thugs that look like Edomites, which I don't believe they're Edomites. These are paid actors, and come here and trying to tell the story like, yo, you niggas look like you some tough niggas, right? You're some tough niggas. Yeah, wait, you niggas were pussies, right? I mean, look the guy on the right. Look the way he got his head up, like, right? So I guess that happened, and the officer, the woman took a gun out, and showed that dude, killed his ass. And this guy experienced that. So I guess they were scared, right? Anyway, Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Because we are living in a lawless society. Meaning we're going to see all these things taking places, man. We're going to see, people, being put to death. Okay, straight up. No warning. We're going to see that. We're going to see people losing their minds and just run after you and stab you. Okay? I believe that's going to happen. All right? Because the times we are coming into, that has to happen. Okay? Same people ain't too happy. And then on top of that, we know same people took the jumper shot. The jumper shot. First jump shot, second jump shot, and the third was the booster. Make that make sense to you then. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 5. The just Yahawah Shem Yahawashi is in the midst of the wrath. He will not do iniquity. Every morning that he brings his judgment to light, he faileth not by the unjust nor shame. The judgment came from the Heavenly Father to those 6 people. If that really happened, the Heavenly Father did that, using that individual. How do we know that? Check this out. You non-believers out there, man. Okay? On top of that, we still gotta pay attention to you, because y'all could be, being used, all right, to proclaim these lies. Okay? Paid actors, man. All right? We know that. We ain't gonna, oh yeah, nah, man. And we examine everything. This is the book of Ecclesiastics, or the book of Sirach in the Apocrypha. All right, it says, there be the spirits that crave for vengeance, which in their fury lay on. So strokes that individual was very crave for vengeance. Okay? In the time of destruction, they pure their force. In the time of destruction, he came out and showed that force in killing 6 people, and appeased the wrath of him that made him. The Heavenly Father, fire and hail, famine and death, all these were crave for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword passion the wicked to destruction. And remember, Esau is what? Is a sword. So that individual, he looks like Esau. And Esau was what? Created as a sword to punish our people. Esau got spirits on him, man. And to me, that's what it looks like. Okay, this man could have been controlled. We don't know. But because Esau won't come out and tell us, right? He's going to lie to us, though. Psalms 58 and verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. And that's what we're seeing right now. We're hearing lies. Look, these 2 individuals right here. Okay? You see them. They're telling lies because they were told to tell lies. Because, I seen a video of that dude running around, like, it just didn't seem normal. To me, it seemed like it was being controlled, man. That's the way I seen it. So let me play this video a couple more times, and I'll give more precepts.
What did you think of her? I mean, she's being called the hero cop. Do you think she was pretty brave, the way she bolted in there and how she kept her cool?
Absolutely amazing. Honestly, to do that. And then I was part of the standoff when he turned around and looked at us all and looked at her, and he sort of gauged his options and then just ran at her. And for her to act that quickly was amazing.
Yeah, and Nick.
So you hear that he was part of the stand. It wasn't just to him. There was more people there, but they just chose that nigga to be interviewed. Nobody else but him, right? What about the rest of the people over there? You niggas got cameras nowadays, man. You got them quick phones. Live. Yo, if somebody put up a knife or a gun, I'm going live. I'm going to have somebody else and go live on Instagram, okay? Instagram, I believe TikTok, you can do that. Facebook, YouTube. I think Snapchat, you got to, record a long video, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, in our meantime, there's many of you, you go behind somebody, act like you scared and just have your phone out recording everything. So this is why, I'm like, nah, man, get the fuck out of here.
What about you? Because we've been trying to get a piece of the character, or piece together this person's character. Were any words said? Demeanour, help us fill in that picture.
Well, yeah, I just feel he was completely unhinged. He was just lost the plot, because when I was in Zara just buying clothes, and there was a point where he comes to the front of the shop and he just looks at everyone in Zara and kind of threatens them, but doesn't go in. And then there's a moment where he was just scratching his head with the knife, and nobody was home. Yeah. And then from that point, he ran up the escalators, and then that's when the other cop came. And then before you know it, there's a group of us just chasing him, and it goes all the way around the corner. And then from that point, he ran up the escalators, and then that.
You see, I think this man was controlled, man, or he knew what the fuck he was doing, because he can catch that old man running away from him. He can catch look at the dude over there in white and black riding on his, look, he didn't even move.
That's when the other cop came, and then before you know it, go in.
You know what I mean? Like, this is
a moment where he was just scratching his head with the knife, nobody was home. And then from that point, he ran up the escalators, and then that's when the other
them
cop
two never
came,
ran away.
And then before you
and
know
that's when the camera cuts off. Bro.
There's a group of us just chasing him, and it goes all the way around the corner.
His eyes were black; they were jet black. Like he wasn't there in the head. He was, I don't know. And he was really skinny and just he didn't look healthy, and he was,
And he didn't say anything at any stage when you were...
No, not the whole time.
No, didn't say a word. Silence. Complete silence.
Did it look to you like he was deliberately trying to target women, or was that just the people who
It
were
was
easy?
random. I think it was really random. It looked like to me he was just trying to target people that were weaker than him.
Yeah, because
Women, children, old people, anybody that was weaker than him. Because he did. He looked at us. He looked at me, and he had a second thought and kept going.
He didn't.
Any guy that was there, like you can see in the other footage, the guy with the cap on, he went up to him and anybody that was a bit of a threat to him, he just didn't go with it. He just went to someone else
on the way. And that's what it seemed like.
Yeah.
Giorgio, the detective inspector, we were told, and if you could clarify this, it would help some of the reporting, that in the seconds after this...
Yeah, we don't know, man. It could be that jump shot. That's what I'm saying from now on, man. Because, the show, this thing goes into surfing. This man looked healthy. Somehow he went crazy. Yeah, the jump shot got him going crazy. Crazy. That's the way I see it. There's no other way around that, man. Okay? Or Esau could be running a test on him. All right? Psalms chapter 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Yahawah Hashem Yashar. Disappoint him, cast him down, deliver myself from the wicked, which is thy sword. And Esau is the what? The sword of the Heavenly Father, Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi. And that's what we're seeing right now. And we're living in the last days, man. Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And we here. This is what we're seeing right now, man. Okay? Last precept, 2nd Ezra chapter 5 and verse It says, 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 10, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinence be multiplied upon the earth. And it's what we're seeing going on. All right, let's go read that in this different translation right here real quick. It's like here. It says, and they will not be found, even though many might look for them and go into the prophets, right? Every on earth wickedness and violence will increase, and this is what we're seeing happening. That is increasing worldwide, not just America, but here, Europe, and then on top of that, we don't know if these people are being controlled, man. Okay, and we know the Heavenly Father has that power to control everyone. Proverbs 20 and 24, it says, "Man's going of Yahawah Hashem Shah." How can a man then understand his own way, right? You see that? I believe that individual was being controlled. Esau, all right, and the Heavenly Father used Esau to control him to go ahead and do what he did. And that number 6 people being killed, that's them pushing their agenda, all right? They're pushing their agenda big time, these, through numbers, man. That's the way I see it. So with that, man, all right, real quick. If you not believe it's something heavy, right? Then you ain't gonna cry. Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 22. Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahawah Hashem Shah, make all these things. The Heavenly Father is in control of all things, man. Okay, that dude was evil. Guess what? The Heavenly Father controlled his ass. And let me give you something to bite on. It's going to hurt, though, if you don't believe. It's going to hurt your feelings, man. As a second, Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse, so you can see I'm highlighting these scriptures. In verse 39, see now that I, even I, am he, and there's no God with me. I kill and make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can live out of my hand. Only the Most High can do that. Once the Most High got you targeted, you're going to be put to death. For I lift up my hand to heaven, and I say, I live forever. If I wear my glittering sword, and my hand take hold on judgment, I will not. I will render vengeance to mine enemies, and I will reward them that hate me. There you have it, man. You know. So if that individual was created for that purpose, let me make it easier for you dummies, so you can really see. Because you dummies don't be understanding the old King James version. Let me make it easier for you. Yeah. So you don't gotta sweat in here. In GMBDC it says verse 39, I am, it's like, and it says I and I alone, I am a power. It's like, I am a power, no other power is real. I kill. The Heavenly Father, the God of the Bible, and His Son, they kill. And I give life, and also they give life. I wound, they will wound you, and I heal, they will heal you. And no one can oppose what I do. Yeah, you can't say what the fuck what the Heavenly Father do. Shut the fuck up. As surely as I am the living power, yeah, He's the living God. Now what I got by He Himself. I raise my hand, I vow. He raises his hand and he vowed that I will sharpen my flashing sword. Remember, we read Psalms 17 and 15. A sword it could be a gun, any, thing that can kill somebody. Also, a human being can be a sword if the Heavenly Father put that spirit upon him. And see that justice is done. I will take revenge on my enemies and punish those who hate me. And those people were real people who got put to death, then that's the Heavenly Father who did it. Okay? That's that. Read it. Let me highlight for you suckers. Can you see those? Deuteronomy chapter 32 in verse 39 to verse 41. Yeah? You got it, right? Good. So with that, man, hopefully this was edified. I say shalom.